Still we have 2 minutes. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to have you all here to see this non-technical stuff. And I will appreciate your enthusiasm to be here. As we know, like our Sheetal said, we are a good army people. So why we say like, how is the Josh? Every time we will say, hi sir. Why not hi madam now? Come on, how is the Josh? Hi. Wow, nice. So let's see our topic for the day, that is women in contemplating Darwin theory to break the conventional wheel. What is the topic? It is very unique, right? It's a very catchy words, very unique in itself. So let's see how it goes, okay? Yeah, myself, I'm Varlakshmi MD. I'm a web developer, horizontal digital, and I am a Sitecore 10 certified developer. I really thank Horizontal for sponsoring it every time when we go for the certification. And I am blogging at beinsitecode.wordpress.com, and I have a total of 4 years of experience and just 1.5 year of experience in Sitecore. Okay? Then here is my LinkedIn handle. Whenever you want to reach out to me, I'm happy for helping the community. And I am happy to learn the new technologies in general. That's what Horizontal taught me. I was in .NET, then they moved me to MVC with the Sitecore, then they moved me to headless SXA, and then now they are putting me in XM Cloud. What's going on there, right? It is like journey from .NET to XM Cloud. That is huge for me. That is the opportunity that I got from Horizontal. Okay, then now I can say I'm expertise in XM Cloud. I have a badge as well. That's how more excited I am to be here with the opportunity that I got. And I'm very foodie in a general. I like to cook and I like to explore new places, and I found my happiness. As a kid, I found my happiness in painting and crafts. So let's see how my Ravina will say about herself.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Ravina Mathur. I'm working as an Associate Technology Lead at Horizontal. I'm passionate about learning and new technologies and implement in this IT world. I enjoy every day working on Sitecore Headless project. Nature and music always inspire me. I'm happy to be part of Sitecore community here.
Okay, let's look at the agenda of our session. The main agenda of the session is to bring all the women together, and we like to support the women in a community in general. And what we will discuss in a pointers is evolution, as we quoted an evolution, and then we will see evolution in technology and how the evolution been transformed through the women, how they evolved themselves. And then we will talk about what is the need of breaking the conventional wheel in male-dominated society, as like in tech industry. Then we will come across challenges and how, as a process, everyone faces challenges in their life. Even in the tech industry, we also face a challenge, even men as well. So we will concentrate on women, how they are facing challenges and how they can overcome these challenges. We will give the solution. Then the initiative for women upliftment, as there is no an individual level and governmental level and Sitecore level and Sitecore partners level as well as a bonus. Then I like to portray a woman, a strong perspective of a woman, and she is very strong. As we know, our mother is the best example for us. Then we will end up with a beautiful Q&A session.
Let's start with the evolution. Evolution is the gradual development process, a slow and steady development of something that we observe in various sectors in our life. Evolution in technology is quite amazing and beyond the imagination. Starting in 18th century, the first analytic engine from the Charles Babbage to the today's AI-driven technology world. It evolved throughout the years in different level. And there are so many examples of women involved, along with all the technologists and pioneers who contributed so well that we have the best in today's world. And one of the example is, does everyone know the first female programmer, world's first programmer is the Ada Lovelace. She is the woman. And we have lots of other examples also. where the women had contributed so much. Let's look at the fascinating journey of Sitecore itself. In 1998, the 5 friends started developing the Microsoft web-based services, and then first release in 2001 as a CMS, then release of SXA, Sitecore, Sitecore JSS, XM Cloud, Experience Editor, Page Editor, and so on. Today, it evolved into a powerful digital experience platform with so many features. Now let's look at the evolution of women in technology in numbers. When we see the reports in 1980s, in mid 80s it was 38%, and then in mid 90s it was 33%, and in 2006 it was around 30%. And the latest data shows that currently it is 36% in India, and globally it is 28%. And while we discuss the KMP positions, the key management positions, it is 8.3% in India, and globally it is around 16%. And this representation of data shows the different roles of women in IT. Like in the starting junior and mid level, it is around 30%, and senior and lead level, it is around 10 to 15% in various years. When we see this data, we can think like there is still something we need to discuss about, we need to think about, the percentage of women in IT industry. If we come in this 30% or 20%, I feel it's our responsibility to bridge this gap and to become a source of strength for everyone who is seeking the support.
Okay, let's see what is Darwin. Most of the people know Darwin. Who else know the Darwin? Awesome. And what is the theory of Darwin? We just walked through how the Darwin theory is connected to our tech industry. So he is the person with a good braid, white wala. I like the color. And his name is Charles Robert Darwin. He is a British biologist, and he is given a theory of evolution by means of a natural selection, and he published his book called The Origin of Species in 1859. It was open for everyone to read. And this, what he said majorly is, the species change over the time. We also change daily, right? So the species change over the time, and the existing species come from the pre-existing species. We came from our parents, right? That's a simple example, what he has about to say. And somehow the other, we all share the common ancestor, one or the other day, right? There is a quote, everybody came from a monkey, right? Similar way he is saying, it's a simple words. He also explained a key principle over it, how the evolution will go on. For example, if I am a person, we will go for overproduction. For example, if we have a butterfly, it will go for an overproduction, right? To expand its species, number of species. Then variation in different colors. Butterfly in different colors look so beautiful. Then they will struggle for existence with the competition. They will be having a less number of resources. Then what they will do? They will struggle for the fittest. Who is the fittest? He will be surviving for this life. It is applicable for the tech industry as well. Who is the survival? Who evolves himself, right? Then modification of the species. All will have modification. For example, when we got corona, right? We just modify ourselves with the injections. That's it. Done. That's how we migrate. We evolve ourselves. He also explained it with a mechanism. There should be a mechanism, right, that we gone through in a process to got this knowledge, how he is saying. That is, who will be there in the society is the person who is better suited to the environment over the time. Okay, then he will struggle for the survival, and he is the person who will be reproducing in the further manner. Then he will pass the trait to the next generation. And it is not like survival is just not an strength of an individual or intelligence of an individual. It is the only thing that can driven him is adaptability for the responsive to the nature. and change that he does for himself to represent himself to the society. Okay, here is the best example of variation, competition, adoption and selection. For example, I give a butterfly. There is two color. Okay, whichever they will go for production. Okay, who will adopt for brown color, they will be sustaining, and the other green one will be picked by the birds, right? Then we will be having this number of more butterflies that are brown in color. There was two, then there were many of brown colors. That's so simple.
Let's relate the concepts of Darwin theory in technology and the importance of technology with the involvement of women. Darwin theory emphasized the importance of variation, and as women brings the diverse perspectives and problem solving approaches, it is important to include the women in our industry. Darwin theory also highlights the concept of adaptation. Adaptation is important in our industry and it's crucial. There is a need for everyone to adopt new technology and innovation. And to achieve this, there is a need to include more women because women bring a wider range of skills, experience and perspectives. And yes, I believe by the process of natural selection, women has become best in innovation and multitasking. If you not agree, you can imagine your daughter, your wife, your mother, your sister. Darwin theory discussed the concept of survival in the survival of fittest. Survival, and we will have to adapt best to survive in the industry, in tech industry as well. Darwin theory challenges the notion of fixed traits, and if we break those stereotypes related to gender diversity, we can create an environment that encourages more women to pursue career in IT industry. So now let's take a moment and think about your role model, who inspires you most in the tech industry. And I would request to think of tech industry role model, not your parents, mother, father, because they are default one.
Yes, have you think about any person in your mind? Say yes. Yes. Okay, then let me know who thought about a man. Raise your hand. Okay, females? Only 3. See, that's the gap that we have, right? Yeah, that's the topic that we are discussing, correct? That is need for a woman to break a conventional rule. Why not women? If there is so much of men to take about mentorship, why not women can take a mentorship by herself, right? So this is the topic, why, basically why the need of a gender diversity. This will create an harmful stereotype. If there is a male dominated society or in the tech industry, it will create a stereotype, and there is a bias, okay? If there is only one woman, everybody will be demanding for that woman, right? That's why you should include more women in the tech industry, at least for a fun, okay? Then diversity and inclusion matters. For example, a survey says that 25% is more profitable as a business if you include more inclusion in a diverse manner, okay? Then addressing a gender gap promoting gender gap is very important. As in tech industry, it will empower women in not only in one field, it will also improve in other fields as well. So for example, what she can do, she can be a role model, correct? And she can be a mentor for other women who are facing problem in the society, like technology world, okay? Then she will pursue the career for her in a traditional male dominated field. Now why women? Okay, she will bring a unique perspective, experience and skill on the table, okay? If there is only one thing that men can do with the water bottle, she can do many things, okay? She will put it to an gardening or some other way she will use in the cooking. There is so many perspective of a person as a whole. So there is one more report. This is a famous women, Anita B organization. This is a non-profitable organization which will promote the women in technology in general. Okay, this said that gender diversity in technical roles. What this will do is hiring the levels of innovation. Innovation will be increased when the woman is involved, because most of the thing that you will be buying in your house is women. Shopping jana hai, first preference for women, okay? So that is how the level of innovation they will bring in the table, and improve the operational and financial performance and better problem solving approach. If you give only one thing for a man, he will tell the best way, but women will say all the ways that they can be approached for a problem. That's how they are thinking, okay? That much intellectual people they are, and they can enhance the reputation of a company. For example, I am the best example of horizontal, I feel. I don't know how. Howsoever, because for example, if I am presenting this SUGCON event in the first 1.5 years of experience in horizontal being, so that enhances the reputation of a company and also as an individual, right? And one more thing, the most important is, change the slide please. Okay. Overall representation make the profitability in general, and this is this make the tremendous thing of in the technology as a company, okay.
To address the solution and to reach the goal what we are thinking about, it is important to discuss some upfront common challenges which a woman face to pursue her career in tech industry, which are listed here. The first one is fighting with stereotypes. There is a mentality or like normal thinking is women do not belong to this tech industry in general, and this is quite demotivating and discourage women to pursue her career in IT industry. And even this is more challenging to working mothers, because due to their responsibility, there have been so many questions, doubts in her role. And the most common one is like lack of representation. As we have less numbers of women in IT industry, we have less number to relatable role models. The other one is pay disparity. The report says that there is a pay disparity in the tech industry itself. According to Bureau of Labor, the women annual earnings were 82.3% of men's earnings in 2020. This shows there is still a pay disparity exists. And the most common one is being the only woman in the room, which is felt like isolated, and it brings the need to prove the competence. And the biggest one is the professional and personal life balance. This is quite relatable. Work-life balance is important for everyone. But as a woman, we have various roles in our life. So there is a more impact of work-life balance in our life. And this survey shows the physical and psychological problems due to work-life imbalance, which can be depends on the circumstances. It results in the health and economic and social conditions. Like in health, like hypertension, obesity, and diabetes, and frequent headache. And the causes of imbalanced work life is observed like dissatisfaction with working hours, overloaded with work, and less supervisor, colleagues, or family support to pursue the career. And there are two more which are subjective but still exist, often taken for granted. Women sometimes feels that they are not belonging to their industry. And there is sexual harassment is also observed, like 1 in 15. The report by International Labour Organization says like 1 in 15, 6.3% employees still experience sexual violence.
Okay, I want to ask you a question, like when you will truly transfer as a person? Any answers? When you will truly transform yourself? No answer? Is that so? Okay, let me tell you. When we will truly transfer is when we face an uncertainty or discomfort. Correct. Why? When you are facing some uncertainty or discomfort in the situation that we are being, then only we will speak up. And we will be facing the problem, and then we will be starting this solution. Okay. So I will tell the overcoming these challenges. As she said, there are many challenges, and we will talk about how we can overcome them. First one is the development of a support system. Backslide karo. negotiating your salary, joining the groups and communities, advocate yourself. Why can't you do for yourself, correct? Then mentoring. Okay, first we will go with the first thing first is acceptance of a problem existence. People will think, he's a boy, he can do that. I'm a girl, I can not do that. That is already, you have been taken the quote as a granted, correct? So you have to be accepting the existence of the problem first, and the thing is, it is all of us responsibility of all, individual level, organizational level, and societal and governmental level as well. The first thing first is the development of a good support system. That is the best way. For example, if you are having a mentor who can support you emotionally and personally, he can connect with you. He can know the same problem that he has faced so far, and she can address you very well. And joining the professional groups online, you can find it online, LinkedIn, Twitter, anywhere else. And offline, like this conference, SUGCON, there are so many user groups for Sitecore. You can go there and ask your questions and ask the help if you are required. And reach out to the colleague who is next to you, who inspires you. You admire for that person. Okay? Then I will like to expand this joining professional group and communities, because as we are talking about a community, that is like so many communities come up. For example, for women, there is Women Who Code, Girl Who Code, Anita B organization, and Women Tech Makers, and SUGCON, our favorite. Okay, SUGCON is Sitecore user community, and this is the community that I created in a LinkedIn, SUGCON Macedame Mentors. I like fun, learning with fun, so I keep it as a SUGCON meme. Okay, so it is a woman supporting a mentoring of a woman. Okay, you just drop an request, I will definitely accept. Everyone, it is open for everyone who supports female, even for men as well. Okay, what this group will do basically, why there is a need of Sitecore to make in SUGCON India conferences like this. You can meet like-minded people, like-minded individual. What they will help you? They will help you in interview preparations. Okay, you can reach out to the one person who is pursuing the career, and they can say how good that company is. Okay, and he can also say the facility of job opportunity that you can go for. Yeah, everybody likes money. Who else don't like here? Raise your hand. Who don't like money? Sebi? Are you raising your hand? Oh, nice. That's how money makes man mad. Not man, women as well. Correct. They want equal amount as men is earning. So what we can do for that? As there is a pay disparity, we can go with research for ourselves. Okay, go with the industrial standard. You can search it like online resources like Glassdoor, Levels, FYI, and pay scale, many more are there. Okay, to find a standard of a company. Okay, then there is a negotiation on the table. Focus on value. Focus on value that you can bring on the table. Just if I go and ask horizontal, give me 10 crores, they won't pay me, right? They will give according to the value that you put on the table, okay? Then there is an important consideration for the salary, benefit over the salary. For example, flexibility, hybrid mode, working from home, and professional opportunity that we get as a whole. Then also equity and stock. If I am getting 10% from horizontal, I am more happy. Okay, that's how you should think about when you are going for a company. Then don't afraid of asking rises and promotion if you are having that value. As a woman, don't deprive yourself without asking a raises. This year they don't give, next year they may give this %. Don't be so girly mind. Take professionally and talk professionally. Okay? Then taken for granted. As of now, men feel or the tech industry feel they are only for soft roles like cooking. No, coming to Bangalore, see how people are getting most opportunity in Bangalore. Okay? When you can overcome this taken for granted is speaking up. Even mother cannot know the child is hungry if it do some gesture or cry. So you have to speak up if you are facing any problem. Then learn to say no. What the tradition has been come for women, we will say yes. ये हो जाएगा, yes madam. ये हो जाएगा, yes sir. Correct. We never say no for anything. Learning to say no is the best thing that you can learn in life. Okay? And value. Everybody has their value. If I finger snap, that has one value. If I clap, that has one value. The togetherness is a value by itself, and just one individual thing has an own value by itself. So we have some more things to come up. That is advocate yourself. When you can do for a company, why can't you do for yourself? Correct. Then speak up. As I already explained about how to speak up. Then finding allies, whoever is next to you, having the same mentality or mindset, you can approach them. And educate yourself. There is so many online resources for educating yourself, for learning, technology, everything is available in Google. It is so simple. And belief system. You should have a belief in yourself, correct? If I am honest to something, like if I am honest client to a Sitecore, they can give whatever I want. Even the horizontal as in sponsored thing, they can give whatever I want if I have a trust and belief system in them. So you should also have a belief system for yourself. Okay? Then awareness, general awareness you should have what I am going through in a process, as a process. Then next, sexual harassment. This is so much sensitive issue. Okay? Then for this thing, whenever you advocate such thing verbally or something, you have to reach out to your HR and tell, this is what I am facing. I am not okay with it. Okay? There are so many initiatives as well. You should be aware of that. That is Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act, which is released in 2013, and legal advice, and there are many sections which are listed over here for helping women if they are facing any kind of sexual harassment. Let's connect the challenges and overcoming. How we can do? There is one most important is mentoring. Correct? That is, a mentoring is an individual share the knowledge and skills and experience to another person. This will do and help a person not only professionally but also in a personal level. And what we will do, it will accomplish an overall goal that she want to reach out in a life. Here are what the mentor can do: improve representation. For example, if the survey says if the 100 men go for their higher level, there will be only 80 people in the women sector going for the higher representation level. So you can ask a mentor, why I am facing this? And he can give you an approach. You have to upskill, or you have to do your best job, or don't complain, just do your job. Correct? That's the professional networking can do as well. She can make a change in the perspective that you are thinking. Be positive for what you are doing. Rather than being complaining, don't be that. Think positively and change your perspective to the approach. And you can reduce the burnout as well. If there is some problem, mentor can reduce the burnout and opportunity for the feedback. If we come across. There is 10 men in the room and only 1 woman in the room. The most feedback will be come from men only, correct? So there is lack of representation of getting a feedback from a woman. Only a CEO can, like Sabine can come and ask, how can I help you? Nobody will do that. He's the great person. I want to clap him. Only Sheetal can say, I will be sitting, and Hardeep can say, I will be sitting in the front row to support you. Only these people can do. Yeah, that's how I feel they are mentors. I want to be one among them. Because I like to advise, and I like to see people succeed in their life. And I like to give a direction, coaching, support, goal, and training if required. That's how why I created SUGCON meme for the supporting of women in general, overall globally. It's a user group for global women and men who supports women for coming up as a mentor. Next slide, please. Okay, let's connect. This is too much there and here and there. So let's connect solution and problem. Okay, you're ready for that? Yes. Oh, great, Varun. That is like fighting stereotype. First is, and we can go with that, developing community, upskilling for the role, balancing life, never give up attitude. I won't give up until I succeed. And then speak up. Okay, for Spain, I have already told, money is the most important thing in a life. That is how you can see with the promotion and rises, negotiating salary, benefits, and value you can bring on the table. Then lack of representation, you can ask the community, you can find the allies, and you can ask a mentor who will support you. Then fight, next. Taken for granted and women, only women in role, placing the same, learn to say no, mentors, value and benefit, and balancing life, inspire, allies, same as it is. And sexual harassment, you can see the law and act that has been given for women, and you can go with the legal advice and speak up. That is most general. Now, as we know, there are so many initiatives. Let's Ravina talk about the initiative that has taken for the upliftment of the women.
Yes, we discussed about challenges and solution to overcome those challenges, and there are so much initiatives already taken, and we can work on more. Like from the government of India, Sitecore and Sitecore partners, we will see some examples. And everyone, there is a need to work on the EDI principles, like equality, diversity and inclusion. At an organization level, government level, they can work on in this principle, and they can promote women involvement in every sector with equality, diversity and inclusion. Equality can be in decision making, hiring process and their involvement, and which will bring the success for everyone. And initiatives for women upliftment for government is like listed here, like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Working Women Hostel Scheme, One Stop Center Scheme, Mahila Shakti Kendra, Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. These are the common initiatives which are from the government of India. And to encourage the women in education, there are scholarships, financial support, reservation and quotas, and awareness and another programs are also initiated. Now let's see how Sitecore helps to learn, share and connect to empower the women involvement in technology. Sitecore is actively involved in supporting women in IT and promote diversity globally, and one kind of example of this session. Sitecore has invested into a plain international flagship, We Are the Girls campaign, who partner with girls, children and their communities. And along with all the ESG activities, he also supports women empowerment. And this Sitecore also helps to learn, share and connect. Sitecore provides a very good platform to learn and connect about its all products. Its documentation inside to learn everything, it's very good. And along with this, in these pictures we can see this year SUGCON Europe event, they were discussing about the diversity, and the session is already involved in everywhere. And this is the one of the example of their community group.
These two
who
are the
supports
beautiful session you
MVPs.
can see, watch in the YouTube.
Yes, it is available, and every year they promote diversity and to include more women in their Sitecore environment. And not only Sitecore, I am proud to say Sitecore partners are also doing well to promote diversity. And I am proud to say at my organization, we believe in providing equal opportunities to everyone and promoting diversity for the overall success. As you can see here in the graph, the numbers of women is increased every year, and the equality is like it's not that much difference in the number of men and women in our organization. And here we have lots of initiatives and celebration and activities going on to promote diversity and to give trainings and for everyone, like CSR activity, other celebrations, hackathon, XM Cloud, other training, cross-skilling. So we are supporting in directly or indirectly way everyone.
You can go for backslide. This is the most favorite part of my slide. Complete. Because as an organization, horizontal doesn't make only for them, they make for others, is what I feel. That's how, for example, they have conducted CSR activity in Siddhganga school. They constructed toilet facility, okay, and also they have provided the drinking water facility for kids. And there is a sanitary pad in every office across the country for a woman's support. They don't want to be like feel any problem when they are on the period. That's how the partner or some community should help for a working woman. The needs, the basic needs. And this is the Women's Day celebration at horizontal office, and that is the hackathon. See, Sitecore can say like, the client can say we want a product in 6 months, 12 months. But horizontal say you do it in a hackathon for 1 day. That's how horizontal have an army of coding people that they can complete horizontal care website has been done from us just within 1 day. Complete 1 day, 12 hours of hackathon. They have completed horizontal care website itself. Let's clap them. Kudos to those people who have put those effort to complete the full website in hackathon. And this is the XM. I just want to say Kiran Patil a good shout out that he has given for us in an XM Cloud training, and this is the evaluation from D over here. They both took so much lot of effort for the training, and we are now on XM Cloud migration project from NOV. I can take a client name if possible. So I am migrating, I can say I am migrating a basic MVC project to XM Cloud. This is the first project. I want to thank Horizontal for this and evaluating our all mistakes and learning with the fun. Okay, now the main thing, how strong the women are. Okay, this is the one thing that is, we can see the first female engineer who is Lalita. She's the first woman engineer. She was a widow at the age of 30, but she didn't stop. And Sudhamurthy, the best example that she is for an investment in a technology. She is the person who invested in India for that matter. And Roshni Nadar, she is an HCL CEO. She can have that capacity to handle that big company by itself. And there are many more. If you go on the list, it is many more, I can see. And this is the mastermind of AI that is creating a buzz around the world is Meera Murthy. She is the Chief Technology Officer, and she made an AI-driven complete and whole world. That is the mind behind the AI. And we have many men over here. I just want to clap all men who supported us and made us so proud. And there are many women who going on par with them in the tech industry, and I like to appreciate their effort, be it family, be it professional life. They are perfect in everything. They are the best example. These are the source of strength, source of truth that we can follow as an individual. And I don't want that person is doing that time, this person is doing that like this. I want a live example. Show me a live example that is horizontal India women. Clap for them. This is, I can say this is the army of a women that is being in horizontal. I am most happy for this picture to become here. And the next slide is the live example. You can go through it, what our co-workers are saying.
And I have been working in
Sound please. Volume please. Play karo. Hey, they will.
in IT field for the last 13 years. My entry to IT has been a sheer stroke of luck, but the industry has welcomed me with open arms. I have been fortunate to get work in the areas of content as well as testing. With the trust of my superiors and unwavering support of my co-workers, I could finally sail through the turbulent times.
I'm Dhruvi Patel. I started working in an IT industry as a fresher and I'm learning so many new things. One thing that I want to mention that I have to commute daily for around 1 hour as my home is far from my workplace. However, I love my job and the opportunities that are coming my way.
Hi, my name is Krishna Patel. I am working in this IT field around 4 years, and in this 4 year of journey, I also got opportunity to go on site, meet client, and got chance to work with them as well. This dynamic IT field is just what I want.
My name is Neelam Ram Rakhyani. I have studied commercial pilot license. Along with that, I have completed masters in computer application. And currently, I am working as a software engineer. Working as a software engineer and transitioning from commercial piloting to IT was a bit challenging, but I have overcome that and I have successfully finished 5 years in that.
I'm Song Bang, and I'm a senior technology lead at Horizontal Digital. I've been working in software engineering for over 2 decades. Today, I am delighted to be part of such a vibrant, talented, and diverse community of developers. In these struggles, however, it has led me to be more resilient, self-assured, and aware of the unique and positive contributions and perspectives I bring. Having more women in technology and leadership creates a vast and unique pool of prospective talent and expertises.
This is Shweta Jha. I have started my career as a Java developer and then I have moved to project management. 10 years of journey, I would say, is not a very easy journey. Being a woman, there may be multiple breaks in your career, but it would be always advisable to continue your journey, whatever happens in your life.
Hi, my name is Urjita. I'm working as a business analyst. I have over 10 plus years of experience now working in the IT industry. I would say that I'm not from an IT background. I don't have a BE degree, but still I got this opportunity. I am working in really vibrant roles. There are several roles and you can learn so much if you have the potential and the crave for it. All the best.
This is the live example I can give. And these are the references that we referred for this session. And I just want to end up with a good quote that is said, one of the best quote by Sudha Murthy is, vision without action is merely a dream. And an action with a vision is merely a time pass, but both come together is when you can change the world. And if you have any question, we are open for it. Yes, sir.
So, as a person who's responsible for building teams globally, a lot of your presentation. Hello, my name is Sheetal. A lot of your presentation really focused on what women needs to do to uplift themselves and be part of that. What would be your advice for organizations in terms of initiatives to break this gender disparity? Do you have something concrete which Horizontal should be doing? Because I work for Horizontal to change this gender diversity.
Yes, we have many best approach for this. For example, if I come to a company and I will ask a company that give me this opportunity, first you have to check for the skill that they have. Can they bring that on the table? For example, if they are worth for it, you can definitely give them. And one more thing, that as a whole, you can see there is nothing like increasing equal proportion and playing a women card to get an client or someone. That is merely a bad idea. The thing is, you just involve as a whole concrete, as a whole women in technology, that they can bring it up to the table and you can give a good solution for them. As an organization, you have to go through all the sorting level will be there for an organization as well. So depending on the capability that they have, if they can able to handle the strength of an organization, if I go and ask an organization give me that position, it's not that good for me as well and organization as well. So if he is fit for that job, if you feel, then you can definitely give. That might answer your question, I think.
I want to add something here. There is like a biased and unbiased, unconscious partiality in somewhere there, which can be unconscious, but it depends on your thinking, your thought process. So it's not that the higher position or everyone should and trust that women can do everything, they can manage everything, they can put great efforts to working in different way, different level. They should have the trust in their mind, their working culture. So it is like unconscious, but it should be in mind for everyone.
Yeah, thank you. And this was a really good session, and it touches on the topic which is prevalent yet forgotten, and which means that on a day-to-day basis, unconsciously or consciously, these things don't come across. And you did mention a good quote about Sudha Murthy about vision and action. Obviously, the vision from our leadership is there. So an action is that what we are going to do at Horizontal is to ensure the percentage of women in mid-level and higher leadership will increase, and we'll make a concentrated effort for that.
Thank you so much.
Sabin here. My only advice to every woman is that you should not think about it as that because you're a woman. I think
exactly
self-confidence is very important. I think every one of those women that you had out there did not think about it that they're a woman, they can't do anything. I don't think most people realize that every man is born as a woman first, and then they become a man during birth. So women are foundational to humanity. I think the most important thing is I don't think you should see a ceiling. Whether you're a woman, whether you're an Indian going to the US and building a company, there's discrimination in all forms, not just women, for Indians, for people that are gay. But I think the moment you take that block out of your mind and just do what you want to do and show your talent, you should rise. Otherwise, the company doesn't deserve you. So.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, if you have any query, we can come to Horizontal booth and we will be available there. Yeah, we can see our handles here. You can reach out to us anyhow. And I like to thank for an Horizontal sponsors. This session would have been not without them, and I am grateful to have such a big community. Thank you. Thank you, Sitecore. Thank you, Horizontal.